Selene Marvel versus Morgaine Le Fay, Dark Sorceress Showdown. Hey there, Marvel fans. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the epic battles and legendary characters of the Marvel Universe. Today, we're pitting two of the most powerful and enigmatic dark sorceresses against each other. Selene, the immortal Black Queen, and Morgaine Le Fay, the timeless enchantress of Arthurian legend. Ever wondered what would happen if these two formidable sorceresses crossed paths? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on an enchanting journey through their histories, powers, and potential clash. In this video, we'll explore their origins, dissect their abilities, compare their strengths and weaknesses, and imagine an ultimate showdown to see who would come out on top. So, let's dive right in. Selene, the Black Queen. First up, let's delve into the mysterious world of Selene. Born over 17,000 years ago, Selene is one of the oldest mutants in the Marvel Universe. Originating from the ancient land of Central Europe during the Hyborian Age, she has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations. Her long life has been sustained by her ability to drain the life force of others, making her effectively immortal. Selene eventually found her way into the inner circles of the Hellfire Club, assuming the title of the Black Queen. As a high-ranking member, she manipulated events behind the scenes, exerting influence over both allies and enemies. Her cunning and strategic mind made her a force to be reckoned with, often using the club's resources to further her own agenda. Selene's primary power is life force absorption. She can drain the life energy from other beings, rejuvenating herself and even gaining their memories and abilities. This power not only grants her immortality but also enhances her strength and resilience. Selene possesses formidable telepathic abilities, allowing her to read minds, project illusions, and control others. Her telekinesis enables her to move objects and generate force fields, while her pyrokinetic powers let her conjure and manipulate fire. One of Selene's most significant story arcs is Necrotia. In this storyline, she seeks to become a goddess by absorbing the life forces of an entire country. She resurrects thousands of deceased mutants to form an undead army, showcasing her necromantic prowess and ambition. Morgaine Le Fay. Now let's turn the pages of time to Morgaine Le Fay. Originating from Arthurian legend, Morgaine Le Fay is a powerful sorceress and half-sister to King Arthur. In the Marvel Universe, she has been woven into the tapestry of history as an immortal being with a thirst for power and dominance over Camelot and beyond. For centuries, Morgaine has schemed to control the mystical energies of Earth, often clashing with heroes who stand in her way. Morgaine's ultimate goal is to reshape reality itself to her whims. Morgaine is a master of the mystic arts, with abilities that rival some of the most powerful sorcerers in Marvel. She has extensive knowledge of spells, enchantments, and magical artifacts. Her powers include time travel, allowing her to traverse different eras, necromancy, enabling her to raise the dead, and dimensional manipulation, which lets her access and alter various planes of existence. She can also summon mystical creatures and has an array of magical attacks and defenses at her disposal. Morgaine has confronted numerous heroes, including the Avengers. In one significant encounter, she nearly altered the entire timeline by manipulating events in the past, demonstrating her ability to threaten the very fabric of reality. Morgaine's battles often involve complex schemes that test the resolve and unity of her opponents. Her capacity to alter realities and timelines showcases the extent of her powers and her willingness to do whatever it takes to achieve her goals. Comparative analysis of their powers. Both Selene and Morgaine are masters of the arcane, but their approaches differ. Selene's magic is deeply rooted in her mutant abilities enhanced by dark sorcery, while Morgaine's powers stem from ancient mystic arts and long-forgotten spells. Morgaine's knowledge of magic spans millennia, including control over mystical artifacts and complex enchantments. She can manipulate dimensions and time itself. Selene combines mutant powers with sorcery, giving her a unique edge, especially with her life force absorption pushing her abilities beyond typical magical limits. Both sorceresses are immortal, but their immortality comes from different sources. Selene's immortality is sustained through life force absorption. Without consuming others, her power wanes. Morgaine's immortality is more inherent, possibly due to ancient spells or mystical lineage. Selene boasts powerful psychic abilities, including telepathy and telekinesis, allowing her direct mental assaults and manipulation of the physical world. Morgaine's abilities are more spell-based, requiring incantations, but are no less potent. In physical combat, Selene may have an advantage due to her mutant enhancements, whereas Morgaine relies more on her magic. Selene's dependence on absorbing life force can be a double-edged sword. If deprived of sources to drain, she may weaken over time. Morgaine sometimes requires specific artifacts or lengthy spells to achieve her goals, which can make her vulnerable during preparation. Key allies and enemies. Selene has had numerous interactions with mutants and villains alike. Within the Hellfire Club, she manipulated members like Sebastian Shaw to further her ambitions. Her adversaries often include teams like the X-Men and X-Force. Morgaine has formed alliances with mystical beings, demons, and entities that can aid her in her quests. She has clashed with heroes such as Doctor Strange, who can match her mystic prowess, and Spider-Woman. Hypothetical battle scenario. Imagine a convergence of timelines where Selene and Morgaine Le Fay become aware of each other's existence. Perhaps Morgaine seeks an ancient artifact hidden within the Hellfire Club's ancestral grounds, and Selene is not willing to let an intruder trespass on her domain. The stage is set for an epic confrontation in a Gothic castle amidst a stormy night. Selene decides to go on the offensive. She summons fiery blasts with her pyrokinetic abilities, aiming to overwhelm Morgaine quickly. Morgaine, ever the seasoned sorceress, casts protective shields and counters with spells that manipulate the environment, causing the very shadows to come alive and attack Selene. Selene recognizes that Morgaine relies on spells and incantations, so she targets her with psychic assaults to disrupt her concentration. Morgaine could exploit Selene's arrogance by feigning weakness, only to strike when Selene lets her guard down. In one scenario, Selene manages to get close enough to drain Morgaine's life force, weakening her spells and tipping the scales in her favor. Alternatively, Morgaine could outwit Selene by trapping her within a mystical artifact or banishing her through time. Given their abilities, the battle could swing either way. Morgaine's vast experience with magic and less reliance on external sources might give her an edge, but Selene's mutant powers combined with sorcery make her unpredictably dangerous. Impact on the Marvel Universe. A battle between Selene and Morgaine Le Fay would have significant implications. The sheer magnitude of their powers could cause ripple effects across dimensions and timelines. Heroes like Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, or the Avengers might intervene to prevent collateral damage. The outcome could lead to new alliances or rivalries. And there you have it, a deep dive into the epic showdown between Selene and Morgaine Le Fay. Both sorceresses are incredibly powerful, with unique abilities and centuries of experience. While it's tough to declare an absolute winner, a battle between them would be legendary and have lasting effects on the Marvel Universe. Their legacies as dark sorceresses continue to captivate fans and shape the mystical corners of the Marvel world. But what do you think? Who would win in this dark sorceress showdown? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more deep dives into the Marvel Universe. Until next time, keep exploring the extraordinary.